new details tonight about the investigation into the deadly shooting outside the NFL headquarters in New York City back in July. Experts have found evidence that the gunman suffered from brain damage. Neuropathology experts say they found evidence of low-stage CTE in Shane Tamura's brain tissue. Tamura opened fire at the building, killing 4 people before turning the gun on himself. Police found a 3-page note in his pocket claiming that he definitely had CTE. CTE is found in those with a history of repeated exposure to head trauma.
A gunman enters 345 Park Avenue NU in Midtown Manhattan. Within minutes, 4 people are dead, 1 is gravely wounded, and the attacker is found dead by suicide on the 33rd floor. He is later identified as Shane Devon Tamura, 27, former high school football player turned security worker from Las Vegas. Not a very reliable one, if you ask me. Tonight, we unravel how a life that once chased touchdowns ended in a mass shooting, the route, the motive, the fallout, and the unanswered questions left behind. Before we dig in, I upload true crime breakdowns once or twice a week, so hit that subscribe button and join the family. Tamura was born and grew up in Santa Clarita, California. His father was part of the Los Angeles Police Department for more than 25 years until retirement, so probably a very strict upbringing, but no reports of abusive or early signs of mental health issues. But hey, it is never too late. He played junior varsity football at Golden Valley High, then transferred to Granada Hills Charter in the San Fernando Valley. Teammates remember him as a goofball, friendly, quiet, but a hard worker. His life thereafter was largely private. He later moved to Las Vegas.
Did you guys come through? We definitely had to stay disciplined. We were down 10-0. We definitely had to stay disciplined. Our coach kept saying, don't hold your heads down, don't hold your heads down. We just had to stay disciplined and come together as a team.
In September 2023, Tamura was charged with criminal trespass after being kicked out of a Las Vegas casino.
I can't comply with a simple command such as put your hands behind your back and spread your feet apart, either run or they fight, okay? 17 years of experience tells me that.
So I'm under arrest?
You could be under arrest for obstructing because you didn't follow my commands. When I'm here to conduct an investigation, which I am, you have to comply with my commands. Okay, it's NRS 197.190. If you don't believe me, you can read the law for yourself. Okay? All right, so they wanted you to show ID.
In a call to 911, casino security described Tamura as making a spectacle of himself and said he appeared to be on something.
I'm asking you, am I under arrest?
I've answered it 3 times.
So what's the answer?
Okay, you can be for obstructing if you would like. Do you want to just go to jail and be done with this? I'd rather not arrest you, sir. I would rather have a conversation like 2 grown adults, okay, and figure this out and let you be on your way and keep your freedom, okay? So believe it or not, I don't want to arrest you.
Tamura kept asking if he was being arrested several times. He was told he was being detained for refusing to show identification when trying to exchange his chips for cash.
I just need to know who you are. That's all I care about.
I'm under arrest?
No, you're detained.
What am I being detained for?
Suspicion of trespassing at this point.
What does that mean?
Here's the thing. At this point.
Can you call your sergeant?
He's here.
Where is he?
What is your last name?
Are you the sergeant, sir?
What is your last name?
Hold on. Are you the sergeant, sir?
No, you don't get to hold on. What is your last name?
I can't ask who's the sergeant.
He's a sergeant. He's already told you that. What is your last name?
Hold on, sir.
No, you don't say hold on, sir. You've already spoken to my sergeant. You've been disrespectful all this time, so we've been nice to you. What is your last name? Say it now.
I'm just asking, am I under arrest?
You've asked that about 10 times and I've only been here for 5 minutes. What is your last name? Say it now.
So can you just tell me what I'm being arrested?
I want to make sure
He kept acting erratically, asking the same questions over and over again, still not cooperating with the police, even when he was asked to identify himself several times.
Your birth, what is it?
My name is Shane Tamura. Wait, am I under arrest? What am I under arrest for? What am I being...
Obstructing.
I guess I'm gonna keep them, right?
It's chips, or do we just?
Well, you can't keep them.
This is Chips.
Yeah.
The police talked to the casino security and they agreed to kick him out once he was given his chips back.
This is Chips. This is Chips.
Take them and
You can
give
walk
me
home
my
with
chips
it.
and let me go. Can I get my chips?
You gonna keep your chips?
I can't see them. I don't know if that's them. I don't know if that's them.
We're not playing to get those.
Can I see the chips?
It's fine.
I had to get them.
I literally can't see them.
No.
No, I'm just asking, how do I make it rent?
Shane, you're about to talk yourself back in handcuffs.
They
It doesn't. That's
Shane.
a civil
trespassed
thing.
me. How do I cash out?
Come back tomorrow. Make a
That doesn't make sense. They just trespassed me.
You can call corporate
So how do I
office.
cash out rent?
Call the corporate office tomorrow, and you can come back. Okay, but you're not doing it today.
How? You guys can't go in there and cash me out?
No.
How do I make rent?
It's a civil issue.
Once they were out of the casino, Tamura went back to act like if he was on something. To be fair, he might have been, but it was never confirmed. Tamura attempted to call 911 again, but this time police had enough of his act, proceeding to handcuff him and take him into custody.
Okay. Turn around. Turn around. It's real simple, sir.
Knock knock.
Is he sleeping? Were you sleeping? Were you sleeping? Were you sleeping? No, were you sleeping?
Yeah, but
Your mom was trying to get a hold of you.
no. At this point, just based off the statements that he's made, yeah,
On August 10, 2024, Tamara's mother called 911. She was worried because he was not responding his phone and she did not know if he was still taking his medication. A Blue October, hate me kind of thing.
Right there. Cool. Got phone, charger, wallet. I'll give you back your ID, okay?
Alright, you
got
got
Ready?
the keys to walk up?
Cool.
Police and paramedics arrived and had a brief conversation with Tamara, explaining that they were worried about his safety. Paramedics offered to take him to the hospital. Police accompanied them and asked Tamara to take all his stuff before he get taken to the hospital. He seemed okay.
It's just a free ration. That's it. That is just the name, you know?
Police and paramedics report says he was kind of down but seemed cooperative and responsive. They took him to an ambulance and drove him to a nearby hospital. In Nevada, he worked in security and surveillance at Horseshoe, Las Vegas. Surveillance work, quiet routines, until the day he left home to drive east. Tamura left Las Vegas on the 26th of July in a black BMW heading east. His path is traced through Colorado on the 26th of July and across Nebraska and Iowa on the 27th of July. And finally, New Jersey on the 28th of July. He reportedly stopped in Columbia, New Jersey. He arrived in New York, likely double parked near 345 Park Avenue. Although most people thought this was someone randomly driving around the US like any other citizen, this was a path that was carefully drafted by someone that had a plan far beyond anyone else's imagination. At 6:28 p.m. EDT, Tamura entered the lobby of 345 Park Avenue wearing body armor and carrying a semi-automatic rifle, likely an Aero 15 style. He first shot Didero Islam, a 36-year-old NYPD officer working off-duty security. He then opened fire on civilians in the lobby, hitting a woman and a male executive. Next, he boarded an elevator, but not to NFL offices. He mistakenly took the car to the offices of Rudin Management on the 33rd floor. There, he shot and killed Julia Hyman, a Rudin employee. Finally, Tamura barricaded himself and died by self-inflicted gunshot. Police believe his intended target was the NFL headquarters, which occupy floors in the same building, but he used the wrong elevator bank. One witness says Tamura spared a woman entering the elevator, letting her walk away.
Are now trying to figure out why a man walked into an office building, killing 4 people before turning the gun on himself. The building is home to NFL headquarters, among other high-profile companies, and we're now learning more about the suspect's mental health history. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest from the scene in Midtown.
We're getting multiple calls from 345 Park Avenue.
NYPD officers racing to the scene of a mass shooting in Midtown Manhattan around 6:30 Monday evening.
Ambulance, police, fire truck, everything coming this way.
Police say 27-year-old Shane Tamura walked alone into an office building on Park Avenue, right in one of the busiest areas of Manhattan, holding an M4 assault rifle, wearing body armor, and firing his weapon in the lobby before making his way upstairs.
From the building, you just see people running.
In total, 5 people shot, only 1 surviving, now in stable condition after emergency surgery.
Aaron Kotursky with the latest on what officials are learning about the shooter, Aaron, and the investigation into a possible motive. Good morning.
Good morning, Michael. 27-year-old Shane Tamura was found with a note that may help explain a possible motive.
Law enforcement recovered in his vehicle a revolver, ammunition, prescription medications, and backpacks. He appears to have acted alone without known accomplices. Tamura's wallet held a 3-page handwritten note referencing CT, chronic traumatic encephalopathy. He wrote, "Please study my brain. Football gave me CTE. They failed us." He criticized the NFL for hiding brain injury risks. Post-mortem, the NYC Office of Chief Medical Examiner confirmed clear evidence of low-stage CTE in Tamura's brain tissue. This is significant. CTE can only be diagnosed after death, and its symptoms, memory loss, impulse control, mood changes, may correlate with violent acts. Yet, medical findings alone don't dictate motive. The science is still evolving. His motives remain under investigation, but clues point to grievance. The NFL, brain injury, a deep resentment. Authorities ruled he acted alone. No confirmed accomplices. The 4 people killed: Didero Islam, off-duty NYPD officer, husband and father, originally from Bangladesh; Alan Etienne, building security guard, father; Wesley LePatner, Blackstone executive; Julia Hyman, Rudin management associate. In Brooklyn, a funeral for Etienne drew hundreds. His son wept beside the casket inscribed, "Father." Loved ones described him as caring, brave, protective. A very similar case to Didar al-Islam. The city held vigils in Bryant Park. Flags were flown at half-mast. Mayor Eric Adams called the act violent and despicable, saying Tamura seemed to have blamed the NFL. Adams also dedicated some words to Officer Islam and the families of the victims of one of the most terrible shootings in the history of Manhattan.
It breaks my heart when I see what happened to these innocent New Yorkers. It tore me apart. We would wrap our arms around Officer Islam, we would wrap our arms around our 4 other victims. We'll be here because that's what we do as New Yorkers.
Authorities have said Tamura bought the AR-15 style rifle used in the attack and the car he drove across the country from his supervisor at the casino. New York police have said the supervisor was cooperating with investigators. An attorney for the man who sold the rifle used in the shooting said that the sale of the firearm to the gunman was done in compliance with state and federal law. But even then, questions lingered. Knowing his 2 encounters with police back in 2023 and 2024, how did Tamura get access to a permit and a weapon? Did warning signs go ignored? Did his neurological decline fuel his rage? Could early intervention have prevented this tragedy? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Because Tamura died at the scene, no trial will transpire. Investigations now turn to building security, elevator design, and fail-safe protocols. Critics call for better mental health data, sharing, more scrutiny of firearm sales across state lines, and protections in high-risk urban centers. The owners, route and management are expected to review access policies and emergency readiness. The NFL has expressed sorrow and confirmed 1 employee was injured. City and federal task forces are reviewing procedures, trauma, informed response, and whether this event triggered changes in guard screening. Shane Devon Tamura's path from football fields to a violent finale forces us to confront the collision of brain injury, grievance, and access to high-powered weapons. We may never fully understand why one person lashes out in this way, but we must debate how communities, systems, and institutions can detect fractures before they shatter. 4 lives lost, a city changed, a league criticized, a brain measured post-mortem for answers. What oversight do you believe could have intervened? And should institutions like the NFL be held accountable when brain injuries are implicated in violence? Comment your thoughts below. If this story moved you, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode.